Previously, on the last two parts of this Breath of Fire playthrough, because the parts are getting long. With Khan and the party, we went and opened every damn door and chest we could possibly find that I'd not been doing previously. We also discovered that Bleak is weird. We finally got the Goddess Key, that was keeping the land in darkness, and even though we finally got access to a boat, the Dark Dragon stole it and sank it. So we stole their boat instead, and sank that one back! Revenge. Unfortunately, we didn't think it through, and it exploded, and we all got stuck at the bottom of the sea. Before we came back up from the bottom of the sea, and landed on a desert island, where Gobi
I'll sell it to you
revealed
for
he was an asshole.
1 million gold. No. I have your last chance here. No one else is going to help. No! I don't have 1 million gold, Gobi.
Despite having no combat ability, and a good ability to die, Gobi goes off to get us the guild he wants to sell us for 100,000 million gold that we don't even have. He doesn't have on this person, so he has to go back to his guild, where it turns out he's a con man who lost his license to sell things. He then comes back with us after charging his master a finder's fee for us to save Ox, from the Ox village, who is being hunted by the literal Grim Reaper, one of the monsters we fought before. The young and virile men have been taken from the village to go build a terrible weapon for the Dark Dragons. We have more party members. I then decide to take a brief break from saving the world to go and punch down all of the rock walls that I've been holding back on, because now I have Ox. And it turns out some of them hide old men that teach Khan the secret of fusion. Ooh. Making him into a very powerful being. Also got the B-Rang, turned out it's broken, had to get it fixed somewhere else, not really worth going to recap for. We saved the young and virile men, and they talk about Ox's wife, who is only called Ox's wife, and Nox doesn't seem that interested. It feels a bit like a Beard moment. We found a dragon temple, we can't go in without the dragon sword, which turns out you have to fish out of a well somewhere, with a fishing rod that's so good I don't have it yet. RPGs, am I right?
Can we jump on the boat? Why can't we jump on the boat? Jump on the boat. He did.
Having missed the boat again, we go to the moving island, which we can now access because of reasons, and find the sorceress, who we need in order to give us a magical ability to stop the Dark Dragons, even though we kind of know where they are, and we're very good at blowing up boats at this point. She gives us an egg. So that's fun, and then she goes to sleep. The egg we have to put into a volcano, and make it rise like a loaf of bread, which it do. Then there's a fight with ships, and the egg hatches into a typhoon bug that breaks most of the ships, and we win the day. But not before there's a revelation of some kind of Elite Four that Commander Jade is in command of. And then we find another old man who can teach Khan a spell, this time Debo, an underwater form. Ooh, I will never use this form again. Underwater combat is the worst and is completely avoidable now that I can turn Gobi into a fish. We discover a poisonous flower is making people near a village go mad, and track it down to the source. One of the Elite Four, caught! A man so evil he has his own cutscene. He turns into the size of tiny mice. Welcome to the Mouse Inn. Would you like to stay? Rest well. And we save the mice from evil cockroaches. They allow us to turn back into normal form, because apparently these mice are alchemists. We fight another one of the horrible Eru monsters, but it turns out it was Nikolai from the village, who we need to fix the bridge to get to the next location, because there are stumbling blocks everywhere. Nikolai. Nikolaj? It's very hard to read his name, to be honest. Anyway, that is what you missed on the last two playthroughs of Breath of Fire 1.